they masquerade as good people, but they actually engage all the time in perfidy and betrayal and backstabbing and bad-mouthing and so on. Because to pose as a savior or to pose as a rescuer, you have to cast someone as an abuser. You can't be a savior if there's no abuser. So they go around labeling people, abusers and so on and so forth.
Huh.
They masquerade as good people, but they actually...
Huh. Wait, I want to watch the rest of this. Hold on.
So on and so forth. But in reality, most of these saviors and rescuers, who are usually men,
Okay, what do these guys talk about next?
is a benefit.
Money is a benefit, of course, but also power is a benefit in internal hierarchy. It's a fantasy. It's what we call in psychology a paracosm. Paracosm is an alternative cosmos. It's detached. It's a bubble.
And so within this bubble, you can create an entire universe with its own laws of physics, if you wish. And then if you play by these rules, you're mightily rewarded, emotionally, materially, in other ways. And if you don't, of course, you're sanctioned similarly. So it's what we call a reinforcement system. It's a reward-punishment system, positive and negative reinforcement.
Positive and negative at the same time.
And it's fairly intermittent, by the way. It's fairly intermittent in the sense that very often the leader kind of punishes you to remind you that you are still at his mercy. So he demotes you, he criticizes you publicly, he does something to remind you that he is the source of the power, not you. That you are an annex or an orbiter. He's the source of the power. Yeah. The muzzling is not always overt. The muzzling can be covert. We call it introjected or internalized type of muzzling. Self-censorship, so to speak. So you know there's certain things you shouldn't say.
Even if you're told that you can say them, you might know that you can't.
The leader often tries to bait you into misbehaving. It's a test. It's a kind of loyalty test, and you know better than to fail it. You know? And there is this.
Why do they bait you? I feel like I'm too old to get sucked into something like that. I was supposed to be smarter and wiser than that.
It has nothing to do with being smart or wise. You strike me as highly intelligent. It has nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with the intellect, nothing to do with cognition. These are emotional reactions. And when it comes to emotions, we are all of us are 2 years old.
Yeah. I feel guilty.
You feel ashamed of your own emotions. You have what we call ego dystony. You say to yourself, I should have been smarter. I acted stupidly. It's not like me. But it's the wrong automatic negative thoughts, because it's not about the intellect. Extremely intelligent people were members of the Nazi party. It's not about the intellect, it's about your emotions. And you should never ever be ashamed or feel guilty or feel responsible for your emotions. For your cognitions and actions, absolutely. But never for your emotions. If someone took advantage of your emotions, leveraged them, abused them, and manipulated you and so on and so forth.
Okay, I don't care anymore.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
But every time more blind than I think.
Playing Minecraft in a cave looking for diamonds. That's funny. I'm in the same cave looking for miners. Cause my sexual attraction to miners is major. Can't even play hopscotch without popping